Now students, today we take chapter derivatives of paper 2. So now 11th standard we have studied the basic things about derivative. Consider y is a function of x. Okay. Now derivative means rate of change. So derivative means rate of change. As we know, rate of change of velocity is nothing but acceleration. Okay, so that is derivative. Now in maths, y equal to f of x, so derivative means d by dx of y, and that is nothing but d by dx of f, and we denote it by f dash of x. So this is the general definition of derivative. Okay, now in standard 11th we have taken some formulas. We will revise that formula. Now first formula we have taken for derivative is power function, x raised to n. We know that its derivative is nx to the power n minus 1. Derivative of x raised to n means power function. Its derivative is nx to the power n minus 1. Now, derivative of simple term x, its derivative is always 1. Derivative of constant function k, it is always equal to 0. Derivative of e to the power x is always e to the power x. E means exponential function. Now derivative of a to the power x is a to the power x log a. Okay. Now we take derivative of log x. So derivative of log x is 1 by x. Okay. Now I repeat this. Derivative of x raised to n is nx to the power n minus 1. Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of k is 0. What is k? K is any constant. Derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. Derivative of a to the power x is a to the power x log a. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Now next we take derivative of trigonometric functions. Derivative of sin x. All of you know derivative of sin x is cos x. Then derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Next, derivative of tan x is sec square x. Derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. Derivative of cot x is cosec square x, and derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. So these are the general derivatives of some algebraic function, exponential function, logarithmic function and trigonometric function. So standard 11th we have see how we have proved it. Now in standard 12th, the first derivative we have to take the derivative of composite function. So we start with our first derivative. Derivative of composite function. Now first of all, composite function means what? Now when we started derivative we have taken y is a function of x. Now here composite function means function of function. So here y is a function of u and u is a function of x. So if we take derivative, so it will be dy by dx, but y depends on u, u depends on x. So dy by dx will be dy by du into du by dx, and this is also called as chain rule. A very important rule, y is a function of u, u is a function of x. So directly derivative of y with respect to x will be first of all derivative of y with respect to u, that is dy by du into derivative of this x, so dy du by dx, and this is called as chain rule. Means derivative of composite function means function of function, so it is dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. This is called as chain rule. Now standard 11th we have taken some rules of differentiation. That I will repeat. First, if y is equal to u plus v or u minus v, means addition and subtraction of two functions, then we know that dy by dx is du by dx plus minus dv by dx. Means separately we have to take derivative of each function, add them or subtract them. This is addition and subtraction rule. Now second is product rule, when function is in multiplication. So here y will be in terms of u into v, product rule. So here derivative of dy by dx, we know that first function is constant, means u is constant, into derivative of second function, plus second function constant into derivative of first. So this is known as product rule. If y equal to u into v, then derivative of y with respect to x is u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Now the third rule is product rule. Now the quotient rule. Quotient rule is applicable when the functions are in division. So y will be of the form u upon v. Then here dy by dx will be, now see here how to split. First of all take denominator square, so it is v square, then v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx. So very important formula, quotient rule. If y equal to u by v, then derivative of y with respect to x is, first of all take denominator square, so v square, v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx. Now these are the important formulas, and we are going to start our first exercise with the derivative of composite function. So I will start with the exercise 1.1. Now the first example, I will take a simple example. Suppose y is sine of x cube. Now here sine of x cube, now this x is other than x. Whenever the function is other than x, then it is a composite function. Always remember, whenever the function x is other than x, then it is always a composite function. And whenever there is composite function, we have to apply chain rule. Now here I can solve this example by two methods. Now the first method, let x cube equal to u. So y will become sine u, where what is u? U equal to x cube. So y is a function of u is a function of x. So we have to apply chain rule. Chain rule is dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. Now say this is equation number 1. Now first of all we calculate dy by du. Now what is y? Y is sine u. Therefore differentiation of y with respect to u. Now differentiation of sine u, it will be cos u. Now u equal to x cube. Next term we want du by dx. So derivative of x u with respect to x. Differentiation of x cube is 3x square. Now apply this to equation 1. Equation 1 implies dy by dx equal to dy by du is cos u into du by dx is 3x square. Arrange it properly. 3x square cos u. What is u now? U is x cube, and this is our dy by dx. Here we apply chain rule. Now direct method, I will take direct method. Same example, y equal to sine x cube. So derivative of y with respect to x. Now here first there are two functions, sine function, x cube function. Derivative of sine is cos x cube. But whenever the function is other than x, we have to again multiply, or again we have to take derivative. Now here composite function is x cube. So again derivative of x cube. So this is cos x cube, and derivative of x cube is 3x square. So this is equal to 3x square into cos of x square. Now see equation 2. and equation 3, they are same. So you can apply this method by applying chain rule, or you can apply direct method. In direct method you have to take derivative of derivative. Okay, so these are the simple example I have taken for chain rule. Now the next example I will take for chain rule is, consider y equal to x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 5. Okay, now here y equal to x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 5. Now here the function is not x, it is other than x, so we say it is a composite function. Now composite function, therefore we have to apply chain rule. Now see students how we will apply. Differentiation y with respect to x will be dy by dx. On right hand side, derivative of x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 5. Now first of all, it is function of function, so which function we have to consider first. Now see the power, it is 5, so we have to apply here derivative of x raised to n, that is nx raised to n minus 1. So derivative of power function 5, so 5 will come to the base, so it will become x cube minus 2x minus 1. Now power will be reduced by 1, so it will be 4. But we haven't taken derivative of x cube minus 2x minus 1, so it is again derivative of the function x cube minus 2x minus 1. Now see here, first of all power function and again derivative of this, because it is function of function. So it is equal to 5 x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 4. Now derivative of x cube minus 2x minus 1, it is a simple plus minus terms. So apply the first rule, derivative of x cube 3x square minus 2, derivative of x is 1, minus 1, 1 is constant, so derivative of 1 is 0. So it will become 5 x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 4 into 3x square minus 2. So this is our dy by dx for the function x cube minus 2x minus 1 raised to 5. Now let us take another example. Suppose function is cos x square plus a square. So I will start with let y equal to. Now see here, we don't have here cos x, we have cos x square plus a square, and I am saying whenever the function is other than x, it is always a composite function, so therefore you have to apply chain rule. We know that derivative of cos x is minus sin x, but it is cos x square plus a square, so we have to apply chain rule. Now first of all, derivative of y with respect to x, so right hand side become derivative of cos x square plus a square. Now derivative of cos is always minus sin x square plus a square. Now the function is other than x, so apply chain rule. So again derivative of x square plus a square. First function will be as it is, minus sin x square plus a square. Now derivative of x square plus a square is, derivative of x square is 2x. A square, what is a square? It is constant, so derivative of a square is 0. So here we have minus sin x square plus a square, 2x plus 0 is 2x, right, in proper form, so minus 2x into sin x square plus a square. In this way we have to apply chain rule for composite function. Okay, now students, let us take one more example for chain rule. Suppose I take y equal to log cos x cube minus 5. Now we see that first function is log, second function is trigonometric, and then algebraic, means it is function of function, so directly we have to apply chain rule. Now derivative of y, so it will be dy by dx. Derivative of right hand side log, then cos, then x cube minus 5. Now first derivative, differentiation of log. Differentiation of log is 1 upon, so 1 upon. Instead of x we have cos x cube minus 5, but it is other than x, so we have to take again derivative. So derivative of which term now? Cos of x cube minus 5. So this is cos of x cube minus 5. Now derivative of cos is minus sine x cube minus 5. But here it is not cos x, it is cos of x cube minus 5 means other than x. So again derivative of x cube minus 5. So it is equal to minus sine x cube minus 5 upon cos x cube minus 5 into derivative of x cube minus 5. So derivative of x cube is 3x square minus 5, derivative of 5 is 0. Now see here, angle x cube minus 5, x cube minus 5, sine upon cos. We know that sine upon cos is tan. So minus tan x cube minus 5 into 3x square. In proper form it is minus 3x square tan of x cube minus 5, and this is our dy by dx. So in this way we have applied chain rule. Now students, we have taken chain rule. Now I will give you 2 to 3 examples homework. Whatever we have solved, same examples or like to that. So today's assignment is y equal to under root 3x minus 5 minus 1 upon under root 3x minus 5 raised to 5. Second example you have to solve y equal to under root of tan into root x. Third example I will give as y equal to 5 sine cube x plus 3. So here first function, it is again function of function, it is also function of functions. Third example is also function of function. For so these 3 examples you have to apply chain rule. So whatever I have solved, like that way you have to solve these 3 questions. Okay, thank you.